Hola. So, huge change of plans. I am presently on my way to Santa Marta, which is 4 hours from Cartagena. It was the next stop on my trip, and I am going solo. I left de Baser, de waste of time, in Cartagena after he just crossed one too many lines and disrespected me, treated me poorly one too many times. My birthday is tomorrow, and just the things that occurred yesterday have made it that this person hurt me so badly that fuck him, get the fuck out of my face, and I am on my way to hopefully have a better birthday, because it came to the fork in the road of I could do what I used to do when I was married and just continue on and be miserable and shut my mouth, and or I could do this for me. And being perfectly honest, what I went through, in my 12-year relationship was I was just kind of conditioned to accept less and conditioned into that behavior, and these behavior patterns are hard to break. I've done a lot of self-work. I've grown so much. I can feel myself growing. This is a huge step forward as well. But, these things sadly don't come supernatural to me yet, to just, leave somebody in the dust that's treating me poorly. I am a person that definitely gives too many chances because I want people to be good, but that's something that I'm personally working on, and I'm really proud of myself in this scenario, that crossing that fork in the road, I chose me, which is really one of the best birthday gifts that I could give myself, because this person was just treating me very, very badly, and it was like, no, I don't deserve that, but nobody deserves to be treated that way. The events that occurred, he got in Tuesday night, and honestly, we had a big argument that night. It was like this person intruded on my vacation, invited himself, and I thought about it, and I was like, okay, yeah, he can come for a few days. Our time together was only going to be 4 days. He said he wanted to spend my birthday with me because he knows how important it is to me, and then literally comes in and just shits all over everything, constantly starting fights, arguing, ignoring me, being passive aggressive. We had a big talk, the first night he got in, and I thought we got somewhere with it. I was kind of like, hey, like, you just got in, we haven't seen each other in 3 months, like, you're not being very affectionate with me, like, what's going on, like, and then I thought we got somewhere with that, because I'm a person where physical touch is my primary love language. It's very, very important for me, for anyone that I'm seeing romantically, to be affectionate. It's what makes me feel the most loved and the most valued. And so, things changed a bit, and then it went back to it. The next day, it's like, I'm not a clingy person either. At breakfast, it was like, I need time to get ready, so it takes me like 2 hours to get ready. So I was like, do your thing. So he sat out in the lobby and worked on his laptop, and we had some space from each other. And then I thought, great, we're gonna go to the beach and, spend some time together, because quality time is my second love language, primary. And so we get to the beach, and all the vendors start swarming us because he's like buying everything, he's pulling money out, which is also not smart. Apparently, from what he told me later, is that we almost got robbed on the beach. They were trying to shake him down because he's doing dumb ass shit like that. With all of my travels, all of my solo travels, I have never fucking been robbed. I have never even been close to being robbed. And it's like this person is like waving money around, buying everything from the beach vendors, which is like, they get more aggressive when they see someone like paying money. And so we're on the beach, and he's like also carrying on, having conversations with every single person except for me, and I'm just like over here like, hello, didn't you fly in to see me? And then I let it go for the afternoon and just kept myself busy doing my own thing. But then by the end of the day, it was like literally he's like hanging out at the next booth, and it's just like, hello, like, do I exist? And I confronted him about it and was just like, hey, like, what's going on? I feel like everyone else is like more important than me. And then his reaction was to immediately get defensive, and then he screams at me, I'm changing my flight tomorrow to Medellin, I'm leaving. And it's like, tomorrow being today, which is the day before my birthday, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was just like, hey, like, if you really feel like you need to do that, I don't want to stop you, but like, and then I started crying because it was just really hurtful. And it's like, again, somebody that cares for you doesn't treat you that way. And so then we had to talk about it, and I was like, that really hurt my feelings. Like, you need to take that back and apologize. That was a really hurtful thing to say. And he literally said to me, I have nothing to to apologize for. I was just taking care of us because we were about to get robbed. Well, we were about to get fucking robbed because he kept walking far away from our stuff. Like one time I went to the bathroom and I came back and he was like 15 feet away from all of our shit that was out in the open. Of course we're gonna get robbed. It's like a Target, and then all the waving the money around with all the vendors, like, it's stupido. So, and then from here, things only continue to get worse. We go out to dinner. We have the most awkward fucking dinner where we're not like speaking to each other. We're not even looking at each other. It's incredibly fucking awkward because after that whole conversation of me expressing how I felt and how much that hurt my feelings for him to threaten to change his flight and leave before my birthday, like it just was too much. It just hurt me. And then for him to not even accept responsibility that hurt me and just, apologize for the sake of like an apology of moving on, like, and it just continuing to be stuck in I did nothing wrong. Like, that's just so incredibly fucking narcissistic, and it's just someone that can't take any accountability for their own actions. And so for me, the rest of the night, I kind of felt like I just had to be silenced because he kept blaming everything on me. He's like, well, you're acting this way, and so I can't be around you. And it was like, I don't want to be affectionate with you because you're acting this way, trying to bully me into submission. And so also at dinner, he keeps getting up to walk outside because the air conditioner was cold. So I'm like sitting there at the table alone, and I was like, cool, great. And so we leave dinner and we're walking down the street, and just as an olive branch to like salvage this, because this is like my birthday trip, my vacation, I tried to hold his hand, not once, but fucking twice, and he denied me of that, and then said to me that he just didn't understand, no entiendo, I don't speak English, to me. And it's like, the fuck? Like, you understand. And then I said it to him in Spanish, I'm trying to hold your hand, and then he just made more excuses. So we get back to the hotel. He wants to take a nap, so I leave him in the room. I go out and call my mom for some advice, and my mom is like, baby, don't let this guy that you have no attachment to, he's not your boyfriend, you're not married, do not let him ruin your birthday. Get on that bus tomorrow and go to Santa Marta and leave his ass in the dust. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And yes, there is more tea, there's more. So I go back to the room after a long phone call with my mom, and he's sleeping, but not really because he keeps moving. So I proceed to take a shower, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm not gonna be in this room with this person that's making things super awkward. And so I take a shower and get dressed, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm in Cartagena, I'm going out. So I went out without him, and he opened his eyes when I was getting dressed and still continued to ignore me, which is just, again, so passive aggressive. And so I go out, have a good time. I get a text from him, and he's like, hey, you have the keys, like, I'm going for a walk, let me know when you're back. And I was like, the hotel has master keys, they can let you in. And he was like, okay. And so I go out, I get back at a reasonable party hour. I get back to the room at 2 o'clock in the morning, and surprise, surprise, his ass is not even fucking there. So this is where I'm on the phone, me, my best friend Cameron, and I were voice noting, and he was like, Erin, this guy has disrespected you one too many times. He's out and about partying, probably fucking chasing pussy. He comes in on your vacation, starts all these fights with you, treats you like shit, fucking is pulling this crap, saying he's gonna leave, and just putting me through absolute fucking hell, like, with my birthday coming up and my vacation. And my friend is like, Cameron is like, take his shit and put it out of the room and tell him to kick fucking rocks, which is what I did. I packed up all his things very nicely, and I gave them to the lobby clerk that was working overnight, and I said, do not let this person back in my room. I booked this room, I paid for it, he is not allowed back in my room, because what? He's just gonna come in whenever the fuck he feels like it and lay in bed next to me after this shit? Absolutely the fuck not. So at 5:50 in the morning, nearly 6 o'clock in the morning, fucking pile of shit, of course, re-emerges, comes back after God knows what the fuck he was doing, disrespecting me, and they're knocking on my door, and I'm like, I'm not answering this, like, the fuck, all his shit's out there, get away from me. And then it was the front desk clerk, he's like, hey, please open, it's me. And so I open it, and he needs his passport and his laptop, and I was like, his passport is in the bag. And then the laptop, I didn't see it when I packed the things, so they told me where it was like hidden, and so I gladly gave him the laptop, take your shit, get out of my life. And then I let him look in the safe. I was like, I don't have his passport, it is in the bag. And the man took pictures of the safe, and that was it. I haven't heard from him, no fucking apology. I dipped the fuck out. Change your location, change your luck. Honestly, Cartagena for me was kind of a fucking disaster start to finish. hostel here in Santa Marta. We are 6 cocktails deep. Cheers! Pre-birthday celebration. Very happy to meet nice people.